We also recently had the UFL Championship game there recently. The Birmingham Stallions won the UFL Championship by shutting out the San Antonio Brahmas 25-0. And in the process, 4 ex-Giants are now UFL champions. So it's the closest we've had to a championship, New York Giants, is 2011. So we're going for it.
Yay!
That's where we're at, guys. That's where we're at. So, let's just go for
All
it.
hail the New York Giants!
There we go. But yeah, so we got the 4 guys that were there as part of this. You had cornerback Madre Harper, who was with the Giants back in 20 and 21, had 9 games with us and 5 tackles. He was signed off the Raiders practice squad in 2020, went on IR 2 months later, was in camp in 21, but was cut before the season started. Wide receiver Binjimen Victor. And I remember him very well. A lot of Giants fans were all hyped about him when we signed him as an undrafted rookie free agent out of Ohio State there. He was on the practice squad back in 2020, never on a game. Former assistant special teams coach Anthony Blevins, who, if I remember correctly, went to the XFL originally to be a head coach. So that's where he's ended up landed past that at that point. Also, former Giants offensive line coach Dave DeGuglielmo. I'm always mispronounce his name wrong. I'm sorry. I'm like the worst Italian ever. Anything and maybe he's not even Italian. I assume if it ends in a vowel, it's probably an Italian name. But it's so, and it's funny because I did my DNA test. I'm over 20% Italian, which is the weirdest thing ever because I don't look it at all. But I really don't. I admit really. But yeah, I have so much trouble for some reason pronouncing Italian names like that. Anyway, he was with the O-line coach there, 04 to 08, came back briefly in 2020 and had a couple of different titles in that year because that was the year that Mark Colombo was the offensive line coach and left mid-season. So it was all kinds of fun there. Another debacle we had as the offensive line there. But congratulations to those guys. A championship is a championship. Listen, enjoy it up.
Yeah.
Live it up. You don't get many in life, that's for sure, unless you're Tom Brady. Ooh, missing a few. I wonder why. Missing a few.
Thanks for listening to Two Giant Goofballs, a New York Giants podcast. We appreciate your support.
Thanks so much.